welcome back to This is Private Practice. I have returned from conferencing and from holidaying, and I'm really intrigued to see how we cope with the time change that's happened here in Australia. So since I've been away, we have had daylight saving start here where I live, which is all really exciting, except for people who live in the United States who work with me. Oh, hey, Priscilla, I'm not an hour early. So this is what's happening with the time change. So, yeah, I'm going to be a little early so people in the Northern Hemisphere don't have to stay up quite so late now to enjoy This is Private Practice. So I am happy to say I did actually have a vacation or a holiday. And one of the things I get so conflicted because I feel like it's so hard to let down and then bring yourself back up again, and let down and bring yourself back up again. But I've learned over the years, and particularly working with people with chronic illnesses and living with one of my own, that if I don't have this let down time, if I don't switch off and give myself time to replenish, then that I just don't keep going, or I do, and it's like the little engine that couldn't. It just gets so much harder. So I spent 4 days facilitating, emceeing with the awesome Nicola, and you will have seen, if you've been following her for any length of time, then you'll have seen posts going up about that. That was just an incredible experience. I think I've been in her room 3 or 4 times now, and every time I have this dual role. I get to help facilitate and get to act as a coach in the room, but I also learn, and there's always, it's not new things necessarily, it's the new way of hearing things, or something else just drops in. I'm like, oh, that's what that's meant, and that's why that's not working. And it's just helped me understand again that social media is not froth and bubble. It is the modern day PR platform of the masses. So all this PR that people have paid a lot of money for over the years. So to get on radio, to get on television, to have introductions made to industry magazines, and that stuff feels expensive. I know I've got a couple of PR companies wanting to talk to me at the moment, and I don't understand the value of a PR company over the value of learning how to run really good quality social media that is comprehensive, that is a great communication strategy. So if you're wondering the value in social, you've really got to understand it from the concept of this is our modern day PR strategy. So again, Nicola, thank you so much. And to all the people who were present and who have come away taking incredible action. We had a new business get birthed. We've had new services built. We've had team members get excited about sales and marketing. We've had people do their first Facebook Lives and have engagement, and it's just been an incredible experience to be a part of. And I must admit, I came away thinking, well, how's this going to apply to me, and what am I going to work on? It's very easy to have time off, and you let all these thoughts that have been bubbling away bubble away, and then they overwhelm, and then they bubble away, and then they overwhelm. And that was certainly my challenge this morning as I came back. But I got up and I had energy, and I dedicated time to working on my book. So community, I am asking for your help. I want to finish this book. I want to have it almost manuscript ready in a month. That's because my awesome editor, Kelly, is going to have a baby. And chances are she could go early. So I am at that horrible stage that most authors talk about, where they are so used to rereading their content and you want it to be perfect, and you keep thinking about all the things that aren't in this book that you wish were, and then you realize that you've actually got 3 more books in you. There are parts of this book I hate because I'm so bored with the content. There are parts of this book that I'm so excited and can't wait to share with you because I know it's going to be the aha moment. So if you could please encourage me and make sure that I am checking in around how this book is going, because I am so awesome at starting projects. I am not so great at completing them and no one else can really write this book for me. So I am now asking for your help to see this through to completion, and that would be really awesome. So checking in, making sure that I am working on it, asking me, Joe, well, letting me know that you're actually interested in it would be really cool, because if I know that I'm serving you, Priscilla, if I know that this is something that you're interested in, then I'm going to want to do it for you rather than do it for me. So I've got to try and help myself and hack myself and understand that people are going to learn a lot and lives are going to be changed by reading this book. And I went through the first edition of the manuscript the other day, and I'm like, did I write this? Some of this is really cool. Then you get to the bits where you're like, that needs to be rewritten. So that is the help I would like at the moment. There is going to come a time when I'm going to ask for a couple of people to read it and offer a testimonial before it goes to print. So if you'd like to be one of those people, put your hand up or get in touch with me, and I will find a way to make that happen. I only learnt that that was a thing I'm doing today. It got added to the to-do list. Let's make that happen. Other exciting news that happened while I was away here, I was winding down my speaking and presentation events. I've done a lot of speaking again this year. I've done a lot of on-stage speaking, a lot of interviews, a lot of podcasts. I've had more than one a month, which I kind of need to slow down on because it's getting in the way of other things being executed. But I thought I would have a go at putting in an abstract for an industry conference, which I've been accepted for, which is the Australian Rehabilitation Providers Association. It's such a shock. So I've been working on that. And the Australian College of Applied Psychology have asked me to come and speak in their innovation stream at their annual conference on the entrepreneurial clinician. So I'm now going to have my very first speaking engagement about the book. It hasn't been quite finished yet. Oh! ACAP have also asked me to be a part of their alumni day, where I'm going to be talking directly into how to build a network and how to engage networking, which is really exciting. And then we've got an opportunity with Purple Co to share with a breast cancer survivors summit on how to learn about fatigue and energy conservation and fatigue management. So I'm looking forward to being able to share that. So here I am thinking things were going to be ramping down a little bit and worried about how I was going to work on my positioning and my marketing over the next couple of months. But wowzers, all that hard work that we do to be seen and to talk and to be generous and to share our knowledge and skills with people, it starts to pay off. This is what I've noticed over this last 2 years, is that when I agree to speak for people and go with the intention of being generous, it's coming back now, and it's feeding my marketing machine, which I'm incredibly, incredibly grateful for. So it's a busy week this week. My darling husband has such a busy week this week, I doubt I'm going to see him very much. And then he's off overseas to visit his daughter for a week. So that's pretty exciting, although I'm going to feel a bit like the single chickie in the house. That probably means I'll work on my book. Let's just be honest. Quite a lot of delivery happening for me this week, and wanting to catch up with Sophie and work out how that we can leverage everything that we learnt at Sales and Marketing Spy School, which is having a rebrand for 2019. Woo! So that's going to be fabulous and awesome. So I am going to do my best to be on my Facebook Lives again this week, because I kind of missed checking in with everyone. I kind of had a bit of fun last week, but to be honest, if I had done a Facebook Live, John would not have been very happy, John being my husband, because he thought we were on holiday. So I'm not sure if he noticed that I was posting why we weren't having a This Is Private Practice moment. That was my way of staying in touch. Oh, it's going to be an amazing opportunity to get stuck into the rest of the year. Please understand, and I've said this many, many, many times, please understand that this quarter and this year sets us up for next year. You don't leave planning next year until January 1. You will be behind the 8 ball. Don't do that. start planning now. And I look forward to sharing with you more on how the book's going this week, how my presentations are coming along, and let's just see what else the week throws up, shall we? Oh, thanks, Priscilla. I appreciate that. All right, everybody. I look forward to talking to you again tomorrow.